Hey guys, Iron Mandrill here. This video will be the introduction to a series where I will try and do the impossible. Fix the DCEU.
Does your thing really stand for hope?
Yes, it does.
But it looks like an S.
Yes, it's meant to. It's meant to wind like a river. It comes and goes. A man I knew used to say that hope is like your car keys. Easy to lose.
This will be a monumental task, so I'll be breaking it into multiple parts. While it would be tempting to just start it over from scratch, that takes out the challenge. I will be sticking to the overarching story the DCEU is trying to tell, keyword being trying. So I will be keeping all the movies that were made. However, I can move them around, add additional movies, and change everything but the basic premise of the movies that were made. I will also be keeping all the actors the same, with a couple obvious exceptions. I will be borrowing the structure of the MCU a bit and breaking the DCEU into 3 phases, like the Infinity Saga, because we all know the MCU stopped after 3 phases. In my headcanon, the Multiverse Saga is just fan fiction. Really badly written fan fiction.
You've got to do better, Senator. You've got to step up. Because if you don't, the next Carly will. And you don't want to see 2.0.
You're right, Falcon. I don't want to see the Avengers 2.0. Looks like the DC Cinematic Universe will be trying to get more organized moving forward, as James Gunn is naming the start of his universe as Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters. Guess that makes the old DCEU Chapter 0. So let's turn those zeros into heroes. Each part of this series will consist of one movie breakdown. For the existing DCEU movies, I'll try to keep as much that works as possible, as little of that as there might be. And for the movies that I will be adding, I'll explore what these hypothetical movies could have been, add fan casting for new characters, and how it fits into the overarching narrative. I will keep Man of Steel's release date as the start of the cinematic universe, and choose hypothetical release dates for each consecutive film release. Each phase will end with a culminating event that will clearly distinguish the next phase from the previous phase. I will also have my hypothetical DCEU transition into James Gunn's DCEU, so I'll be using Flashpoint as a reboot movie, which will be the last movie in my ideal DCEU. It will be akin to how Far From Home follows the aftermath of Endgame. My Flashpoint movie will follow the culmination of my overarching DCEU narrative. I plan on releasing this series bi-weekly, so stay tuned to see how I attempt to fix the biggest missed opportunity in movie history. See you in the next episode of the series.